Welcome to Rob's Fix-It Shop, kitchen appliance edition. So on the bench I have a KitchenAid Classic mixer. That's kind of dirty, I should clean it up, but let's see, it's a model K45SS WH. I'm assuming the WH stands for white. And I got to be honest, I've had this open before, and I thought I'd fix it just by kind of cleaning up the contacts on the governor, but I didn't. It doesn't seem to work now. So I'm going to open it up and take a look at that governor in there and replace it. And I'm just going to take you along for the ride. If you think you find it interesting, hang on. So the whole thing on a mixer is that it needs to have a governor on it, meaning that when you set the speed, it has to stay at that speed, even if it hits a hard load, right? So if your mixing starts to get harder, it needs to kind of increase the amount of power going to the motor. And this one's got kind of a simple, kind of mechanical governor on it. And so I'm just going to take out these screws here. There's the one here. I think there's just these three, but we'll see. Take off the strap. I just had another screw fall out from somewhere. I don't know where that is. Okay. So we take that off. And here you can see, here's the governor here, right? And you can kind of adjust it here. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of falling out there. I have it unplugged, so. But by adjusting this, then let's see here. Right? You can turn it on and off, but even turning it on and off, it's not doing anything here. So let's just take a closer look. Oh, there it goes, right? Okay, so let's just take a look at how these things work. Is that inside, I don't know if you can see, inside here, there's a, you can kind of see it. Hold on, I'm going to shut it off. So inside here, there's a weighted thing that spins and comes out, right? It's a governor, right? We'll get a closer look at it in a minute. And then that comes out, and then that pushes on this little switch right here, right? And that turns the motor on and off, right? And you can adjust that by turning these screws kind of in or out to hit that governor in a particular place. But it looks like we've got some big time burn marks right in here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. Some burn marks inside here. So I'm going to take the switch plate off, and then let's take a look at that circuit board and see if we can maybe fix that up a little bit. And so yeah, so I think we just want to make sure these screws are loose here. And then let's see, I'm not sure what's holding it in on the bottom. Okay, here's Rob from the future. One tip that I have for you is that this spring right here, right? Before we take it apart, we want to take that spring and we want to put it in a place where we want to wrap some tape around it or something keep it so that it doesn't fall off on the other end, right? Okay, so after that, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the spring and get a good pliers, right? Pull it off, and then just kind of connect it onto this plate down here, and that'll hold it in place all right. Take a picture of my wiring. And the wiring over here. Sure, power's disconnected. Okay, and then just got this and the spring on the bottom. Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to make sure that that spring didn't go flying in there, but there it did. So here you can kind of see the weight mechanism. These weights come out right here, and they push that switch out right here, and you can see those contacts right there. And you can kind of see how those are kind of corroded there on the one side, but yeah, so we'll take care of that. But then I'm curious, I don't know how the circuit board's got a little screw back here. See if we can get that out. That's kind of a weird situation there. Let me get a smaller screwdriver. Yeah, so it's got a, looks like kind of a controller here, but it looks like our circuit is completely burned up there. I don't know why. Okay, well this is going to be more of an electronics repair than I thought. I thought it was just going to be replacing this governor here, but it's actually, we've got a problem with this. Well, I don't know. I can't really tell what the value of that is, and this seems to be not working as well. It looks like it kind of melted, got hot enough to melt the solder here. So I looked up this part, and I looked up this part, and if we go over here, let's see. Yeah, so here's the part here, and I tried kind of looking at what the resistor configuration on this one's a little bit different than the one that I've got. So I can't like look at these resistors and replace that and then replace that. But I mean, the good news is it's only 15 bucks, right? So I think I'm going to order this part, and then we'll put it in, and we'll see. I think I'll buy the governor as well, and we'll put it all together and see if that fixes it. I think it will, because this looks, it seems like that the transistor there, or whatever it is kind of burned out. So yeah, so I'll just buy this. 15 bucks, that's not too bad. So all right, so I got a couple of parts. Here's the controller, and I also got the governor board, and so let's put it all back together. Yeah, so here's the new board. New governor board. It actually looks a little bit nicer than the original. I guess that's about the same. Oops, upside down. Okay, so as you can see when it spins, these little weights come out, right, and that's going to push upward like that, and when it pushes upward, then it kind of disengages these little prongs here. And you can see that on this one, they're corroded in there. Oh, I see. So that screw is going to act as a stop. I'm not sure why it's not in the other one, but we got to find our spring, because our spring has to attach right here, and our spring is way in there. So okay, so let's put that spring back in, and we're going to really want to be careful because we don't want to have that fall in there. Put it up like that and right in there, and that's going to hold that down like that. Right? Beautiful. Okay, so we're kind of back together here, and let's take a look at the wiring just to double check. We've got our red, white. Our white wire comes in here, our red wire comes out here, and then our power comes in through here and here, and then the controller switches are blue and black. So blue, black, white, black, red, white and red, white and red. So now we want to kind of adjust the governor so it's the right speed, and so that we've got these two set screws here, and I've got the power off, but these two set screws here and then this one down here, right? And so we want 10 millimeters up here and 5 millimeters down here. So let me see if I can do that. And I'm using a caliper, but you know, not necessary. So if we go from here to right there, that should be 10 millimeters. So let's okay, 10 millimeters. I'll do the same for this one. Okay, so that's 10 millimeters, and then on this screw right here, we want 5 millimeters between the head of the screw and the place where the screw goes in. So let's and this is just our starting point. We'll actually check it out. Okay, that's about right. Okay, so now let's plug it in, and it should be off. Okay, it's working, right? And so what I'm going to do is got this timer here, and then we'll get down to 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're a little bit fast. So I'm going to shut it off. And we're going to want to put these in a little bit. And I shut the power off. And you might have to kind of take these backing screws out a little bit. But it's pretty close, right? So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me try it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a little bit slow now, so I'm going to turn it out a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, dead on. Okay, so now we're going to turn off the power, and I'm going to tighten up those set screws. Again, make sure your power's off. Okay, now we want to go up to, so we were looking at setting 1 as 60 RPM, so that's once per second. Now we want to go up to 6, and we should have 180 RPM, so 3 times as fast. So you should have 3 per second. So in 10 seconds, we should hit it 30 times, and we're going to adjust the bottom screw for that. We turn it on. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so it's a little bit slow. So I think I want to move it. I want to move it in. So let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So that looks pretty good. That's as close as done. That's pretty close. And then we're going to take a look at this governor, how it's working. Right? I'm going to see if I can put some drag on it. And you can hear that the speed is staying, so even if I slow it down, we're sticking at that speed. So that's kind of the speed adjustment. I don't think it makes, in the end, really just how much difference it makes, but yeah. So the new controller's working pretty good, and I put a new governor in. I don't even think I would have needed to have done that. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy. Well, that's it for Rob's Fix-It Shop Broken Mixer Edition. This has sat around my shop for a while. A friend of mine gave it to me. She was mad at her husband because he burned it out, and she just gave it to me and said, just bought another one. But I was happy with how easy it was to fix. Really, it was just a controller here, and that was, I think, like $15 or something. It wasn't very expensive. And so yeah, so I think it's completely fixable. And so if you like the video, please hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.